Hello everyone, this is RockHardGamer45 and today I've been doing something that I wanted to do for a while, and that is talk about gaming predictions of 2018. What games I think are going to be announced, come out, or just gaming related news that I feel like is going to be happening or a big topic of 2018. These are in no particular order, so I hope you enjoy these. I tried to get a nice variety of different things, and if this video goes well I might make a sequel, because there's plenty of things that I missed out in this one. Anyway, that's beside the point. This is obviously just going to be my opinion, so there's going to be a lot of probably differences between your opinion as well. These are just games that mainly I want to happen, or I feel like it's going to happen, so I thought I'd just talk about it in this video. I said this also talks about a couple of things gaming related, but not actually focused on one new game coming out. So that might be something along the line with, at the minute, a lot of people are talking about this year we're going to see a lot of PlayerUnknown Battleground clones, which is obviously probably going to be true. They're going to be swarming the place like mad, and it's mainly a bad thing really, because it's going to be loads of the same games coming out and out, and it's just going to be pointless and annoying. But without that, that's the kind of things I also will be talking about in the video. So without further ado, let's start talking about what things I feel like are going to be released this year. Let's start off with one of the main ones, Crash Team Racing. Crash Team Racing is going to get announced this year and released next year, and that's going to be the game that everyone's talking about. It's going to come out in 2019. So this game will probably be announced around about E3 time, and of course they're going to say that we're seeing Crash Team Racing now. A lot of people are saying this. I still do think it's another game. It could be another game, but because it's coming out so soon and they're having such a large plan for Crash Bandicoot, it easily, or most likely, is going to be Crash Team Racing Remaster, because that, once again, is what everyone is asking for now. So maybe, just maybe, we're going to get that. It's something that I would really like a lot. Most Crash fans, if not all Crash fans, would like, and there's no need to worry if it is, because we don't have to. We now know there's going to be a 5-year plan, so a brand new Crash Bandicoot game will happen. So once again, we don't have to really worry that it won't happen. So this can easily be a Crash Team Racing, and we still get a new Crash game afterwards. Because some people are thinking we only get one or the other, and we're not going to get both, or Crash Bandicoot will be dropped altogether. So now we know a new game's coming out in 2019. It must be Crash Team Racing. Next thing I want to talk about is the Spyro Remaster Trilogy. Of course this is going to be a thing. It looks like it's been announced now. The announcement of the announcement kind of things happening is getting kind of confusing. But Spyro Remaster will happen. It's supposed to get mentioned in March. I reckon they're going to get a lot more information at E3, and the game's going to be released around about its 20th anniversary, which officially is September. Maybe a little bit after the October time. Anyway, it'll be more close to around about that time. Once again, I still stand by my words. I'm 99% sure we are going to see a Spyro Remaster. If it doesn't happen this year, 1000% it's going to happen either next year or the year after. It will happen. There's no doubt that it will happen. So, moving on. I feel like there might be a new Tomb Raider game because of the film coming out recently or soon. It might be an announcement of a Tomb Raider game, and this seems to be a popular talk going around. I have not played Tomb Raider in a while, but it feels like they might make a new Tomb Raider game, literally just sort of go along with the film. Maybe it'd be based around the same actions of the film, or just because Tomb Raider is going to be popular again in the film sort of world, so maybe they'll try and bank on that and make a new one. It's got a weird name. Some people think it's called like Shadow of the Tomb Raider or something along that line. I can definitely see this happening, so this is why I feel like it's going to happen in 2018. Moving on. This is something that personally I'm not really into, but a lot of people are, and I'm pretty sure this is going to happen this year, maybe, or maybe not, and that is The Division 2. Never played the first one, but there's obviously going to be a second one coming out at some point, and this is probably the year that is going to happen. If the second one does come out, I might bring myself to play the first one. I've heard mixed reviews about it, The first one has had really good reviews, but it's also had a fair share, or at least half the people saying it's pretty bad. So I won't go in it with high expectations at all, but you never know, the second one might be better than the first one if it exists. Next thing to talk about is Diablo. It looks like there's going to be another Diablo game. Now, I love Diablo 1. I never played the second one. The third one was actually really good. I never finished it, but I certainly enjoyed it a lot. So, is it going to be another Diablo game or spin-off? I don't know, but I feel like, and there seems to be a lot of conversation at the minute about this new game. It'd be really cool if there was one, because I would definitely 100% get back into it, because I love the game so much, and it's about time I finished the third one, which I bought about 3 years ago now, and never finished. So, once again, if a new Diablo game comes out, it definitely make me want to finish the third one, and there'd be no doubt of me not buying the fourth one, or the spin-off, or whatever it's going to be. Next is something that I've been waiting for, and a lot of people have been waiting for a long time, and that's one of my favourite sort of zombie style games, and that is Left 4 Dead 3. What are the chances of this happening? People have been saying every single year, this is going to be the year, this is going to be the year, and it never happened. There was a lot of talk that it was actually going to happen last year. Now that same talk's coming out again this year. Obviously I want this game so much, I'm not holding my breath or anything, because I don't think it will come out, but we can really hope that it does come out. Left 4 Dead 3, said one of my favourite zombie style games, especially on the Xbox when I played it. Probably one of the most favourite Xbox games I actually played, or the one I spent the most time playing, especially online. So hopefully, finally, we actually see some more news about Left 4 Dead. The next thing to talk about is the PlayStation 5. Is it time that we start hearing that? Yeah. Don't know if we're going to get a release date or anything like that, but I feel like the PlayStation 5 is going to be quite a big focus for Sony this year. They're going to start looking for ideas or people that are going to support the system. So we're going to start seeing the first parts of, pretty much see the news about it now. So we're going to start seeing maybe what it's capable of, or what we're expected to see from it. And whilst we're on the news of PlayStation, we can talk about them actually allowing us to change our names online now, because that's one thing that's kind of annoying. A lot of people think that it should happen. I don't know why we can't. It's kind of stupid. But yeah, so we're going to see a lot of news about PlayStation 4, and hopefully some news about PlayStation 5 this year. Next thing to talk about is another remaster. Don't know what this is yet, but I'm pretty sure we're going to see some other remaster that no one knows is coming yet. One that they've kept quiet, because it's happened, and I feel like whatever it's going to be kind of unusual, or more likely unexpected. Because at the minute, every game, nearly every single old-fashioned game or old game, is going to get an HD remaster to the PlayStation 4 or Xbox. It just happened in a minute. We've got Shadow of the Colossus, we've got Medieval is going to happen. I think there's going to be a Nightmare Creatures going to be remastered, and we've got of course, it's like Spyro's here, Crash is already here. There's so many, and it's just going to happen. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen, but it's going to be interesting to see what it's going to be. Next thing to talk about is one personally that I would really love, but I've come to accept that it's not going to happen this year. But that is actually some Doom news. Doom's my favourite game of all time. It's always great when you see new news, but I don't think we're going to see anything this year. Next year, I definitely think we're going to see something, but this year, it will be pushing it just a little bit, but you can always hope. You never know, they might actually release something for the other Dooms, or we might see a nice sort of trailer or teaser for the new Doom that will be coming out in recent years, hopefully. So, the last thing I want to talk about in this video is actually a complete surprise. And what I mean is, when I say a complete surprise, I mean I feel like a game sequel or a brand new game is going to appear out of the blue, and it's going to be so random and unexpected that it's going to throw everyone off. Kind of like Beyond Good and Evil 2 that happened. I never played that game, but no one was expecting it to sort of come out of nowhere. I feel like we're going to get the same thing again this year. It's going to be it's going to be like a sequel to a game from like 1990 or something like that, or we're going to see a brand new game that no one was expecting. or delete the game. But I feel like there's going to be a huge surprise coming up some point this year, and only time will tell what that surprise will be, or even if it exists. So I might make another video on this because there's loads of other things I want to talk about as well. What do you think is going to be the main focus in 2018? What games do you think will be remastered or reborn again, or sequels come out, or just brand new games? What games do you think are going to come out this year? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.